Hello, folks. Welcome to our blog post again. This is Earl Teets, the Mountain Man. It really is a blessing and an honor to help people get paid each and every week. We have a radio show we do Monday through Friday, Actions to Profits Radio, where we like to share the truth of what it takes to be successful. I may look like a toothless guy that doesn't know much, but I can tell you what I have accomplished in life. I've accomplished the ability to go out and do door-to-door sales for over 20 years. I've walked into homes of people I had never met before, and 20 minutes later walked out with $500 to $1,000 cash. And I'm not saying that from a bragging standpoint. I want you to recognize that communications are the same, whether you're going door to door, whether you're using the internet, no matter what you sell. There is some kind of transaction that takes place that's going to bring that money into a reality. The only thing that's going to bring that transaction to a point of existence is proper communication. And if you don't understand exactly what a person's problem or objective is, it's going to make it really hard for you to be able to lead them to that conclusion. So we're talking about network marketing. We're talking about being able to go out, create a full-time income on part-time efforts, be able to go from $0 to $1 million in 2 to 5 years, and it happens all the time. But it seems to most that only a select few get to succeed at it. And why is that? It's because the most dominant thought process that you carry in your mind is what will manifest into life. That's the bottom line. When I got into the meat business where I sold frozen steak and seafood door to door, I paid attention to what my father told me, who had his own restaurant and had studied business at William and Mary University. My father was very successful in business. What did he teach me? People always got to eat, Earl. And if you know that people always got to eat and you have what they want, the money follows the transaction of letting them get that food. Now, it's not always the best price that wins the people, Earl. It's the best service. I never forgot that. I wish my dad was still alive today because it's probably the most valuable lesson I ever learned in entrepreneurship. I understood that if I knew you had a $1,500 barbecue machine on your porch, you weren't a vegetarian. I understood that you invested in a quality food. So I knew that when I showed up to knock on your door, the first thing you're going to tell me is, "Oh, I'm not interested. I don't need to see a door-to-door salesman right now. I don't need none of that. Go away." I saw it 9 times out of 10. What was I able to do to turn that into a sale 7 times out of 10? Oh, man, nobody wants to spend money. Nobody does. But you spent money on that grill right there because you eat quality food. Now, I happen to be in the area. I have exactly what you already pay for on the truck right now. And if I can save you 50% on your grocery bill and bring you more quality, and it's free to look at what I got, is there any reason you want to burn the money instead of spend it? Guess what? That simple logic of asking the right question, painting the proper picture, made them say, "I want to look." And you see what the secret to the money was? Is I opened up boxes. I didn't tell them, "Well, what I got on the truck is this, and this." No, go away. I need to create value in what I have. I need to paint a picture in their mind that I have exactly what they want. They just don't know it. So when I hand them a steak that they normally pay $12 for, they're holding it in their hand. They're taking it out of the box, vacuum packed and sealed, of course. There's no germs contaminated that way. They hold up that steak, and I say, "Now, if you were to buy that steak in the store, it'd cost you $12, wouldn't it?" "Oh, yeah, easy. $12, $15. I buy these all the time." "Where did you get this kind of quality?" That was the question I heard more than anything. And what would I do? Well, let me ask you this. If I could show you how to have that very steak for $3, can I earn your business today? Oh, yeah, most definitely could. There's 60 of them in the box. Where's your freezer at? $180, you got all of them for $3 a piece. Do you know how many times I closed this sale? That fast, that simple. Why? Because I understood where those people were coming from. I understood that if I stayed persistent with the solution to the problem that everybody faced, called grocery shopping, they like solutions. If I could deliver it to their door, put it in their freezer, and save them over 50% that they're already spending now, I knew that I had business. What did I know that I had to do on a daily, regular basis to make those sales take place? I know that as a human being, the crap's going to hit the fan with everybody under all circumstances. I know that every day the timing is different for a different person. So when I knocked on the door and they flipped me off, slammed the door in my face, called me names, I knew the timing was off for that person. But the next door, the timing may not be off. I learned very early on in my meat business, when I first learned the business, if I knocked on 100 doors a day, I had $100 in profits in my pocket a day. And that's what it took to develop the skill. 10 years of doing it, I could pull off the same amount of profit in 25 doors that I used to pull out of 100 doors. Why? Because I developed the skills. What I want to share with you today is it doesn't matter if it's steak, chicken, or seafood. Doesn't matter if it's makeup. Doesn't matter what the product or service is. What matters is, will it serve the masses? Can the masses afford it? Do they need it? And do they want it? And when you have yes to those questions, you have something you can be very productive with as an entrepreneur. Will you have the ability to connect with people daily who want what you have? And do you understand that when they realize that you got something for sale, the first reaction's this: I don't want to spend money today. Okay, put your wallet away. Put your wallet away. I'm not here to get in your pocketbook. But realistically, I got a couple orders I've missed today. And I'd like to find a home for the food. And if I could really save you 50% over the spending that you already do in your groceries and bring you twice as much quality, do I have a shot at earning your business? I mean, it's free to look. You can't spend any money right now this second. But if I show you what it looks like, and you see what I'm sharing with you is the truth, even if today's a bad day, maybe I could earn your business next week because you know for a fact that what I got on the truck is the real thing. Do you know how many times I stopped and said things like that at someone's home and opened up the boxes when they told me they had absolutely no money to spend? And as soon as they saw the value, as soon as they saw the need, as soon as they saw solutions to shopping and recognize that if they made that purchase today, they're going to have an extra $200 30 days from today to do whatever they want with, because they literally saved that much money. What happened? All of a sudden they pull out a credit card. All of a sudden, well, I got some money stashed under the mattress. Oh, I've got a checkbook. I forgot I had this money in the bank account. And the purchase was made. Was the purchase made because I had some special skill set? Absolutely not. What I understood how to do was listen. I had to look for the problem. I had to present the solution. I had to overcome the first experience of, oh, get away! You know how many people I sold meat to that I'd never met before in my life? As I'm walking up the door, the smile on my face just like this. I've seen a million of those. Go away. Oh, boy. It looks like somebody showed up at your door with a broken freezer, a credit card that declined, or some kind of story. But look, I'm a mountain man here in Montana. Only way I get paid is by bringing quality food to good folks like you. Now, if I could show you a way that'll save you money, put quality food in your freezer, and not be like the last guy that was here, would I have a chance at maybe feeding my family from the profits of servicing you like a professional? Maybe not this time, but next time. Yeah, great. Well, you can't spend any money today. But what I want to do is I want to show you what I have on the truck. It's free to look. I'll be right back in. I go get the meat. I open up the boxes and I showed them and put the $12 steak in their hand. And what happened? They found the money and they bought the meat. And if they didn't that day, they gave me a time to come back when they did have the money. What was the difference between me and the other salesperson? Persistence. I recognized I had the solution to the problem. Now, let's look at entrepreneurship, okay? If you're presenting a solution to a problem and you're persistent with it, you're going to have the same results. Really, you are. What are you going to find out in the field of home business? Every single person you approach almost, go away. But what are they suffering from? They don't have enough money in the monthly budget. They feel like crap. And they want something different. And you know that when you're communicating with them. And you know that the business that you have will solve that problem. It's just a matter of being able to have enough patience to do the listening to the problems so you can present the solution. How do you get them to open up? It's really easy. It's really easy. It sounds like you've had an experience that's negative in the home business industry. If I get paid every week, and I've helped several other people get paid every week, and I've done it for several years, I would like to hear what it is that you went through. Can you share that with me? And now they tell their story. And what am I going to learn when they tell their story? I'm going to learn what the problems are. Now, I know I got the solution to those problems. All it's a matter of doing is, just like selling meat, having the patience to know I have what they need and the ability to hang in there long enough to prove to them that I have a solution to their problem. So if I understand what you're saying, you followed these millionaires that have made all this money on the internet. You've gone to their webinars. You've signed up for their email list. You've paid their $99 a month fees. And you've ordered the products that they have to sell. And then you went out and put a link on the internet saying that you're part of this millionaires team and that's supposed to pay you the money. Is that correct? They always say yes. Oh, let me ask you this. When you put your information out there, did you determine there was a problem that needed solved that your product or business had a solution to with the people you put that business link in front of? No, I didn't do that. That's not what they told me to do. So you got a person that knows nothing about you, nothing about your business, nothing at all. They may know who the guru is that you're following, and because you slapped that big link on their Facebook page or sent it to them in an email, that's going to make you want to do business with that person. Well, no. Then why did you practice that action? Folks, when you know how to practice the right actions to profits, you're going to see those profits follow those actions. Keep in mind, you can build an email list of 10,000 people, but if you can't enter the zone of know, like, and trust because you have a solution to a problem that they face, you ain't going to make no money. Doesn't matter who you are. So what I'm asking you, are you willing to break that comfort zone? Do you recognize that the best way to be productive in this industry is to communicate with people properly? Find out what that problem is. Schedule a time to present that solution. And when they see the confidence in you, that you actually have a solution to the problem that they face, and they will never see that in you unless you ask the right questions first. Unless you allow them to tell their story first. You'll never, ever get to that point. And 97% of the people in this industry don't do it that way. 3% that get paid every week, they have what they call patience. They know that they have a solution to the problem that the person is facing that they're communicating with, and it's just a matter of patience and time. And when you listen for the problem, then present the solution properly at a scheduled time, the sale follows the action almost 100% of the time. Would you like to learn how to do that? That's what I specialize in helping you do as an income coach. It's our honor to help people get paid in this industry, but it's not a free lunch. It takes time to develop those skill sets. But the good news is there's only 3 skill sets in this entire industry that makes people millions of dollars. Those 3 skill sets are so simple to teach you, but it's going to take time and effort, and you're going to have to practice and exercise. It's a little uncomfortable at first. Do you think I was thrilled to go out and knock doors 100 a day to learn to make $100? Today, I could go out and knock 25 doors and make just as much money as I used to when I did 100 a day. Why? Because I practiced the technique until it became so comfortable. It's a reflex. Don't even have to think about what I'm saying to the people. When you work in entrepreneurship long enough, this is what the results become. It's not rocket science. It's an exact science. And when you understand how to communicate with people properly, you'll always have business. It's that simple. It'd be an honor to help you to the success that you deserve. Come join us. You deserve success over BS. God bless you.